I was just working a job and I got to a point where I was like, you know what? It's time for me to leave. The time will never come. So the best time is actually now. 12 months later, I was able to do $500,000 in a month, over 600 grand in revenue, and $500,000 cash collected. Now I'm in a new stage of my career, which is building a company that is sustainable. Yo! Hey guys, hope you're having an amazing day. So in today's video, I have some pretty good news for you guys, for a lot of people actually. So I've decided that to revamp $500,000's program model, right? So what I've decided to do is, because I've just been thinking a lot lately and, just having my mind turned around, trying to find out what is the next step for my company, right? So for those who don't know me, in 2020, I left, customer service department job. I was working in this e-commerce company. I was a team leader, making 30 grand a year, a little bit under 2K a month. And I quit my job, right? I have gone through after agency course after agency course. I had gone through Consulting Accelerator by Sam Ovens. I went through Nick Kosman stuff, learned outbound prospecting, learned all these, how to create bangers. And I was just working a job and I got to a point where I was like, you know what? It's time for me to leave. I just had enough. I realized that at a job, I couldn't save enough money to be able to even be ready to jump fully in business. So I was like, the time will never come. So the best time is actually now. Quit my job. It took me 60 days to sign my first client, made my first 4 grand. And 5 months later, made my first 10K a month, which was in January 2021, right? So I think it's like 29 months ago. So I think we're April, not 28 months ago. I made my first 10 grand, right? End of that year, we're able to do our first 100K a month. And 12 months later, I was able to do $500,000 in a month, over 600 grand in revenue and $500,000 cash collected, right? Now, I've gone from not knowing what it takes to win to building an amazing company, multiple 7 figures. I collected over almost 4 million now. And now I'm in a new stage of my career, which is building a company that is sustainable. Okay. As a lot of you guys will see, a lot of people pushing, coaching programs like, hey, coaching program is the best model. And then other people will be like, hey, SaaS is the best model or agency is the best model, right? But what I've built is something that is, you'll have to experience it to know what it is. I can't really describe it, but we've built this mixture of consulting, done for you, coaching, all in one, right? And over the last few weeks, I've just been thinking around because now I have a team, I spend over 6 figures in payroll every month. It's ridiculous, right? And I was like, guys, we have way too much potential to not be coming into businesses and scaling them on the more of a management style, right? So picture a firm that comes in and takes care of accelerating sales for other firms, right? And I had to make a decision on, hey, do we keep the model that we have, or we're just getting everybody in, or do we focus on a specific ideal avatar that we know that we can make it unreasonable for them not to scale? Okay. And after a few thoughts, after speaking with a lot of people, hearing a lot of, even asking ChatGPT, I realized that the people that we're going to be mainly serving within the $500,000 program is going to be other client acquisition companies, right? So we're going to be mainly focusing on B2B services, agencies, or consulting businesses that focus on lead gen, appointment setting, and sales. Sales, it can be you're either consulting people in their sales process or you're actually training and placing closers, okay? Why did I pick to go even more narrow when I've already built a company that's making millions and millions of dollars every single year? Well, it's because I can scale a client acquisition business without even opening my eyes, right? So we've decided that we're going to revamp everything. We're mainly looking to launch and start a beta group beginning of May. And the model is going to be really sick. The model is not going to be just like a community group vibe. You're actually going to be having a consultant and me and someone assigned to like your company. And we're going to be coming in, looking at your marketing, looking at your sales, looking at your appointment setting, looking at your metrics, setting up these KPIs for you to grow week by week. Not on one weekly group call, not on this. We're actually going to be sitting down, reviewing all your metrics and being like, hey, here's the action plan for the following week. And you're going to be paying like it's, you're going to So there will be a setup first, because we need to come in and actually build things up. So we're not only just going to be consulting you and giving you advice, but we're actually going to be coming into your company, setting up the tech, setting up the CRM, setting up the people. We're actually going to be recruiting talent, training the setters for you, right? Do you want an appointment setting team? Maybe you can't afford necessarily a grow team. Cool, let's do a $3 an hour team, right? Because we have 17,000 VAs, guys. We have a lot of appointment setters that we can place in companies, and the beautiful thing is that these other client acquisition companies need people. So we already have that infrastructure. The beautiful thing is we already are almost like a platform company where we have the thing that a lot of people need, especially if they're in the client acquisition world, right? So imagine you're a paid ads agency that does lead gen for a local business, maybe a gym, and when you run the ads, the gym has difficulty in actually confirming the appointments. Well, why don't we build a process around training people in our pool and giving you the actual capital, the human labor, so you can actually train them on fulfilling for your own clients, so you don't have to go and build your own recruiting group and audience, right? So we're going to be coming in, taking care of the systems, the sales process, the CRM, helping you restructure your sales decks, helping you restructure your pricing, helping you just become a founder that is taking home at least 50K profit every single month. Now, for some people, it will look like, hey, you're making 100 grand a month and taking home 50K. For others, it will be you're making 70K a month. Maybe you're a consultant and we just scale it to 100K a month and you're making 80K profit, right? So yeah, I'm genuinely excited for this because I know it in my blood that I can really kill it for these businesses. So this is going to be more of like a setup, and then for 90 days we do like an agreement for 90 days or 4 months, where actually every single week we do more of like a management style, where we come in your company every single week, we give you advice, we look at your team performance, we look at your infrastructure, and yeah, you just pay month after month for a team. So you're essentially going to be accessing me and my team that's costing around 100 to 150 grand a month, and you're going to be getting us for a few $1,000 a month. Nothing crazy, nothing that you shouldn't be able to afford. But this is going to be mainly targeting companies that are already doing over 6 figures. So we're not going to be coming to you and asking you to pay for the setup and then the monthly fee if you're not already capable of affording it. This is going to be more so of people who are like, wow, Serge just opened the ability to scale my own client acquisition company. I'd love to be able to pay to have access to his team, his expertise, our systems, and all that good stuff. So yeah, we can just work together and make a lot of millions, right? If you would be interested in this, we're gonna have a better offer. We already have clients in our program who want this, so I don't know how the bandwidth is going to be, but I'd love to see if you guys are interested in this. If you guys are excited about this, if you're interested, leave a comment below. I'd love to get your feedback, and most importantly, to all the people out there starting client acquisition businesses, good job. First of all, I'm gonna still be giving away free knowledge so you guys can actually get to a point where you can make sense of working with us, but it would be my pleasure to help you guys scale in your vertical and go crazy. Right now, this is not just for people targeting agencies, guys. You guys should not be going too broad. Agency literally means other service-based businesses, right? It literally means an organization. It doesn't mean, so saying agency is too broad. Maybe people are maybe you're targeting local businesses. Maybe you're targeting coaches and consultants. Maybe you're targeting SaaS and you want help with scaling. I promise you that if you trust us and you bet on us, I'll show you how it's done, right? But I'm really excited. I'm really excited. I'm genuinely fucking excited. So I can't wait, because this is what we do. This is what I breathe. I breathe metrics. I breathe KPIs. I build appointment setting teams. I scale client acquisition, fulfillment. I don't know anyone who's been able to fulfill at the scale that we've done, right? We place 100 setters a month. We have an amazing organization. We have amazing talent. And most importantly, we're also going to be introducing paid acquisition within the offer. So if you want to scale with paid acquisition, paid media, we're also going to be taking care of building that out for you, helping you structure everything. But that's to come down the line. So this is going to be either we scale you through outbound or we scale you through paid media. But and also content. If you want to scale your brand, if you want to become a banger creator, we're also going to be helping you, consult you on that. I'm literally starting to track every single thing, every single framework around creating really great sales assets. I call them attention generating sales assets. So everything is going to be there. I'm probably going to do a better video, but I just wanted to keep you guys in the loop of what's going on in my life. But I'm going to plan to build I was making 30 grand a year, so I want to make 30 million a year. That would be dope. And I think I have the team, I have the insights, and I have the experience to be able to do so. So love y'all. And again, you owe it to yourself to be great. Bye-bye.